Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rainwater Studios Lounge. I'm here with Mandy Rozier. I'm also here with Taylor Hernley and Russ Baum, getting ready for the On the Rise morning show. Yes, indeed, it is Wednesday morning here in Brown County. It's a little chilly, not terribly unpleasant. The sun is shining. We're listening to original music recorded right here in Rainwater Studios on the stream, which happens on Friday nights at 8 p.m. This Friday, we will feature Heather White and her father, Barry Elkins, as we continue to work on her solo album. We'll also feature Corey Flick playing harmonica alongside yours truly, because we had such a great time with that during the Patrons Only stream last Friday. Corey is amazingly entertaining and an incredible harmonica player. Doncom says it's dark. Is it dark? It was dark for a minute. Good morning, Uncle Don. Good morning, Kimberly K. Laughing right here with you. Uncle Don, we almost got into some really great geology stuff this past weekend. We had to get a rain check. Might do a little gold mining down in the creek. I'd love for you to explain to the kids what caused there to be gold in these creeks. Geology Day on spring break, Mandy says. Are you down, Uncle Don? Nod your head if yes. Or maybe you should throw up a message here. Highly sought after. Let's try to get that figured out. Pat Bollinger! I love how the internet keeps us connected. I still miss you though. I hope you're enjoying yourself out there. That's Joe Bollinger's mama. She moved out to be closer to her granddaughter. I believe it's in Idaho? No, Iowa. Tell us, Pat. My brain's fogging. It's an I word, I believe. What's up, Mr. Minnick? You drumming somewhere today, buddy? Good morning, David Yule. How's Scotland treating you, buddy? Idaho. Yeah, I was right the first time. Just didn't sound right when it came off my...
There's a reggae song called Up in Idaho that I gotta check.
Is it pretty out there, Pat? Good morning, Trent. Oh. You think? Okay. Keep this focused on one thing.
But between here and there, we refine that idea so that as soon as I ship this over, we're ready to roll out the next one.
I hear you, Mark. Were you able to play that gig you had scheduled, though? I was hoping you'd be well enough to do that. You guys have to cancel that one. Good morning, Jake. Good to hear, Mr. Yule. Does the weather vary considerably there in Scotland, or is it always kind of the same? Kind of temperate?
Yeah, it stays a little bit on the...
Between 50 and 70 and rainy and
yeah,
foggy?
it's kind of rainy, kind of this and that. I saw a bunch of rain whenever I was there. I saw a bunch of sun when I was there, and they said that was very rare.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
Mr.
Russ
John
Baum
Ryan.
and that little star
Hey,
there.
friends, how's it going?
You like that little star I gave you this morning? Isn't that pretty? I might make it a different color.
I feel like a star.
You didn't get to do it, Mark? Dang it. Sucks.
Just trying to get her comments up so that we can hang out with everybody in the rest of the studio.
Yeah.
There we are. What's up, Trent? How you doing? Nice to see you. He's coming out of Columbus. It's my cuz.
Now, David, when you say cold, are we talking about icicles on your beard cold, or are we just talking about, like, wear a jacket? I was going to do something interesting a moment ago. Oh, I forgot to put the words up for the title. Yep. This is Stretch Them Cables by the Long Seasons. Great local band out of Monroe County, Indiana. Really incredible. I enjoy it. Just wear a jacket. Hear that, David? Good morning, Alexis. Good morning. It was like 70 degrees here the other day, David, and now it's back down to icicles in your beard weather. You want to go scrap? So I lose either way, is what you're saying. Alexis says she's doing all right. Yep. Did you? Yep. I'm doing good, Alexis.
Can hang out with our friends today. Oh, yeah. How's it going, Alexis? Nice to see you out there. Since Alexis is hanging out, anybody has any early requests for the On the Rise show? Now's a great time to drop them in there. We, dare I say, are ahead of schedule.
Don't say it, Russ. Don't say it.
Dare I say, are ahead of schedule. We are.
Who's good with the Celsius? Is that 9 degrees Celsius? What is that, about 45?
I have no idea. I know 0 degrees Celsius is 32.
Google that stuff.
Alas, we have the internet. Oh, nice. Good luck with your car. Oh, I see Holy Ghost on the list.
48.2. Yeah, it's jacket weather. I could go
That's
for 48.2 here
See,
today.
it's like Seattle weather out there. In where is he? Where is David Yule at in Scotland? Do you remember?
Aberdeen?
Aberdeen. There it is. Yeah.
Our high today.
And that's on the coast, from what I understand. I was seeing
My
something
high
the other
today
day.
was first thing. Not true. I say that as a joke. It was about the 5th thing.
Russ was on time today, Dave. David, we have to start early so he can make it to the doctor's appointment that he was a week early to last week.
Yeah, I nailed that last week.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kenny Corn. Good morning.
What's up, Kenny?
Doing well. How you doing?
Got your messages. I'll get back with you.
Did the receptionist play it off? Be like, damn, you're here early.
Yes.
Appointment's not until another week.
You slam those.
Snobbing, bro.
Well, now that you're over there in that seat, what are we doing? What are we doing with this one, Russ?
What?
With the both of you. Oh, you want to see yourselves out there? Boom. How about that?
There I am. Hi, everybody.
That's Taylor Hernley. He's looking for a fight. If anybody wants to come down here and wrestle him outside. I'm not interested in wrestling here in the studio. I feel like I'm going to lose either way.
Take it outside.
That's probably going to be an episode for next week. We'll have Russ and Taylor in the cage. Wrestle what? No, I don't want to wrestle Seth anymore. He rips my underwear. I thought we were wrestling. It turned out it was a wedgie match, and I lost a good pair of underpants.
And I lost a good pair of underpants.
Maybe he's just a good wedgier.
David Yule would like for you to sing the first song you ever wrote, Russ. And if you'll accept that challenge, I'll accept that challenge. We talked about the first song I wrote yesterday.
I can absolutely do that. My first song was 1910.
1910
Really?
was his first
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That was the first one. Second one's End of the Line.
I think these are lies. I think the first song you wrote was much worse than that. You just didn't show anyone.
No, it really wasn't my first song.
Don't lie to me, Russ!
Wow, you got lucky.
Yeah, I was trying to. I was learning to play guitar, and I loved like George Thorogood's One Bourbon, One Shot, One Beer, and I also wanted to learn how to play Stevie Ray Vaughan's. Dang, it's at the tip of my tongue right now. One of his most famous.
Life by the Drop.
Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy. Pride and Joy. And I couldn't learn either. I was fresh really to playing guitar, and I couldn't learn either one of those songs good enough to play and sing them at the same time. So I made up my own song
It had the same melody.
that kind of
a lot easier.
had a little bit of what I learned trying to learn those songs, and then I was like, well, I can sing with this drum pattern instead of like whatever they were doing. I couldn't get that chunk that the one like I couldn't get that. I couldn't get either one of those that groove. So instead it went it was like just a little different. If you heard the original version of 1910, you would realize that it was definitely my first song. Like, if you heard me actually playing it, guitar-wise, is awful. And singing. I have an early recording of it that's humiliating. If you'd like to help humiliate me,
I would love to.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
I had a song called Little Bird that I ended up rewriting called Ballad of the Blackbird. I don't know if I could remember the original version, but I could definitely play the rewritten version, which is pretty close. Yeah, that's technically the first song that I wrote on guitar. I was a drummer obviously, but before I was a guitar player. So like when I wrote songs, I was just kind of like pitch the idea to the guitar player. This is like high school, but like, and the guitar player would come up with the guitar parts and stuff. So I'd written a couple songs before that I don't remember, but that's the first one that I wrote with a guitar.
Everybody gonna play their first songs today?
That's the plan. Mandy, you gonna play the first song you wrote today? Come on,
The only
Mandy.
song I've ever written.
Should we play these during the sound check?
Maybe.
I should
Or just
totally
like
screw with
pull
people.
this down, I go out there and play my first song while Russ is still getting ready, and you can play your first song.
I should totally screw with people and just walk out there and play like Snuff by Slipknot. Just be like, yeah, that was my first song ever.
What was your first song, Taylor?
Just talking about it.
What was it?
Thanks for paying attention.
It's called Little Bird.
Little Bird. I was engrossed in my work over here. Do you still play that song out?
Not really. I did when I first started playing, but I don't anymore.
Gotcha. Would you like to play it for us? Right on. Yeah, figure it out. At the end of this song, we'll divert to a live tiddly bit.
Tiddly bit.
Tiddly bits. This would be the end of this tune. Okay, go ahead and plug that bad boy in if you don't mind. The red cable on the floor there. You can adjust that vocal mic if you feel the need.
Alright. I guess I'll give it a try. First song ever wrote. Rewritten. I don't remember the original way. It's not too far away from this. If anything, I just added more to it. Little bird, fly away now, it's time to go. I'm about to break down, but I'm alright. It's been so long since I last seen your face in mine. I don't know the same. Little bird, fly away. Life's too short and ache. And don't you listen too much longer. Run away right now. Second chances always last, and nothing stays the same except the change that's left in my own mind. take the road that I walked on and move down the line. Leave me here for me and mine. Little bird, fly away. Life's too short for me. Don't you listen too much longer. Little bird, fly away. Little bird, fly away. Life's too short for me. And don't you listen too much longer. Run away right now. Been a minute.
Nice. Pretty good first jam, brother.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Definitely nothing wrong with that. Don't see why you would put that one in the closet.
Yeah. I think it's just because I just forgot about it. There's a couple. It was originally supposed to be on my first record, but that was shit. That was like 4 or 5 years ago, and that recording session just did not sound good, and it never popped up on anything else.
Right? Well, I think it's definitely more like deep and lovely than my first song. I'll play that for you if you want.
Pamela Joe's telling you that's beautiful, buddy. Did you see that?
It was
Knowing
totally. It's
David
totally a
Gill's
rip
loving
off
it.
of Black by Pearl Jam, if you couldn't tell.
Well, most people wouldn't. See, Lisa Richards, she's into it.
14-year-old
Chris
me thought that was the most beautiful song in the whole world.
Well, 14-year-old you was absolutely right. Then. It's true.
I'm working on it.
You what? Say crabcore.
Not that this song really needs them. This song was inspired by the Stone Age people we talked about yesterday, the Hadza. I read a National Geographic magazine. Thought that would be a nice life to have. Kind of reminded me of my ethos. This is called the Hadza. It's also an ode to John Prine, my favorite songwriter. Gonna live in the moment. Well, this moment's why I'm here. Like the Hadza, I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. I wanna hunt a baboon in the dark, put an arrow in his flank. Tear up on my credit card, say humbug to the bank. Gonna waltz around in the tall grass, bow and arrow in my hand. You can tell my boss said I set us off, I'll be living off the land. I'm gonna live in the moment. Well, this moment's why I'm here. Like the Hadza, I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. We won't have to go in debt just to keep up with the Jones. We'll smoke cannabis from an old stone pipe till our minds and lungs are blown. We're gonna watch the leaves dance in the trees, feel the winds upon our cheeks. We won't give one single thought to the passing of the weeks. We're gonna live in the moment. This moment's why we're here. Like the Hadza, I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. live in the moment. This moment's why I'm here. Like the odds I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. Gonna move out to the country. Gonna blow up my TV. And I'll take a tribeswoman for my wife and make John Bryan proud of me. Gonna live in the moment. This moment's why I'm here. Like the odds I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. Gonna live in the moment. This moment's why I'm here. Like the odds I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. Like the odds I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years.
You listened to a lot of Prime back then, didn't you?
Nice.
Did. Listen
Yeah,
to a lot of
yeah.
Prime. The distressing thing about making music is that other people listen to it. And then we made that first album with the Indiana Boys. That was the first song on the first album. And the first feedback I got was from two young ladies that live in this town. They said, you know, it really sounds like the first line of that first song, that you want to hump a baboon in the dark. I said, maybe I just need to enunciate more clearly.
More clearly.
Want to hump a baboon in the dark? What?
Yeah, well, that's an odd thing.
No,
but-
that's not what I said.
All right. Rich Artisty's hanging out. What's up, Rich? How you doing, dude?
I've seen that.
So I guess does that mean it's my turn?
Get it, Russ.
All right.
up.
All right. I'll
Sing
get
that
up.
song that you play every day anyway.
Made it real tough on me.
Yeah.
Give us the 4 quadrants till he gets out there.
I'm typing.
Oh, never mind. Do you think?
Well, he's out there now anyway.
No, I knew he'd be too quick.
You're going to trip out a lot of people thinking On Their Eyes already started.
Early.
I guess
Yeah, that's
guitar's
way too
plugged
early.
in. Let's see how prepared I am. I did bring my guitar, although I forgot to bring it in.
Did you bring a pick?
I did. It's in my pocket.
That's neat.
It's a pick in my pocket.
Well, that one's already dialed in. It's
All right.
a lot lower.
No, we're obviously. Is she on? All
Now, are
right.
you gonna want accompaniment on that? Is that what
I don't mind having accompaniment. First song ever.
first song ever?
1910. I wrote it. True story. I was living on my buddy's couch in Martinsville, Indiana. We were all drinking lots of Bud Light, smoking weed, and I was going to work every day as a meter reader, and we was partying it hard. About 21 years old, 22 years old, and I wanted to make my friends laugh and write a funny story about when the tornadoes came through Martinsville, Indiana, and we started getting price gouged on beer for the first time because we knocked out a couple of the liquor stores. I think a case of Bud Light back then was about $12 or $13, but suddenly we walked in and a 20 barely covered it. Oh, it's a different day, about the same old thing again. Well, I roll over the couch and it's time for me to begin. And well, I go to the fridge, bubble right a beer, my friend. And so I slap on my shoes and then I threw on down the block, where the liquor store is gonna be my first stop. Oh, and I know what I want before I walk in. I said a case of Bud Light'll be 1910, my friend. Well, I stroll down the road and I see a friend of mine. Yeah, he's got some weed, man. It's always a real good time. And I said, hey, man, why don't you listen right here? If you get me high, you can help me drink my beer. So now I'm drunk and I'm high and I don't know what's going on. Well, I reach in my case, but all of my beer is gone. And so I slap on my shoes, cause I know what to do. I gotta get to liquor store real soon. And I know what I want before I walk in. I said a case of Bud Light'll be 1910, my friend. Get it rainwater, baby. You guys keep on going. Switch on this thing.
I'll fix it. Keep playing. Keep going.
Apparently the guitar's not on out there, and that's all right. It's the first time I've ever done that. Not the first time. Keep going there, Taylor. Little acapella 1910. Never heard nobody. Well, it's joy down the road, man. Thinking my friends are there. Yeah, they say where you've been. We've been waiting for you here. And I said, hey guys, why don't you listen right here? If you get me high, you can help me drink my beer. But now we're drunk and we're high and we don't know what's going on. Well, I reached my case, but all of my beer is gone. So I slap on my shoes, cause I know what to do. Gotta get to the liquor store real soon. And you know what I want? Before I walk in, I said a case of Bud Light'll be 1910, my friend. Hey! The party, and I search all around and I can't find anybody. So I go back home, I drink my beer alone, and I sit on a couch till I pass out. It's a different day, but the same old thing when I roll over the couches. Time to drink again. Thanks, fellas.
Every time
Come
Dane,
to the end of the light, I've been snowing.
every time Dane gets done with the drum tank, he always
Midnight
plays
coming, the high wind blow.
Who does? Dane? Oh, does he? Yeah.
That's fun.
Something different.
That's yours. Tried to pause that stuff. My pause button.
Well, that was fun. That was fun. We all agree. How's it going, Lisa? Good to see ya. Was the Butterfly song the first song you regretted writing?
The first song I regretted. Actually, no, weird dry semen disease.
The weird dry semen disease was his
Weird
first
dry
regrettable
semen disease
song.
was my first regret. My second regret's the butterfly. Yeah, I had no idea that I was writing my future. Those are jokes, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully that's a joke.
Hopefully you're not writing about your future.
Hopefully.
Thank you, David. It's a whimsical little tune, which I want to remind you all is not about humping baboons. It's about not worrying about the future and taking things one day at a time. What's up, Rich? Good to see you, buddy. Bam. I'd like to have you join us sometime in here in the morning. Be good to see you. Bring some donuts if you can.
Sure would be. I talked to Rich this morning. I need to catch up with you on that.
Oh, good. Yeah, we need to talk. People liked your song, Taylor. I think you should dust it off.
Thank you for all the kind words. I haven't even read the comments. though, so they could have been talking shit for a while.
Dave Yule says Mandy Rose's turn. She's gonna practice it up. She hasn't been exercising the old fretting fingers. But it's a good request, David. Stay on her. I forgot how to sign this. Now, I love these songs, but if you folks at home are getting tired of hearing the same songs, then you should send your favorite bands our way and tell them that the best things they could do for themselves is go down to Rainwater Studios, play some live.
Microphone pulled a piece of my beard hair out. That hurt. Because it's better getting shocked. Shocking. Where's that cat at?
these again. And this looks like the same. I thought it might be a different. Is this the, That'd be awesome, David. I just think we'll probably need one of those treadmill. We need a treadmill for that.
What was the first song I regret writing? I don't know if I've ever regretted writing a song. I've never really writing. Right.
You riding your unicycle?
Sorry, I'm from Mooresville, guys. I don't think I've ever written something that like I was like, man, I can't play this for anybody. Oh, never mind. I have a great example. I wrote a song about an ex that I had in high school, and I went to the talent show and performed it for her.
Ooh.
After we broke up.
How'd that go for you?
At the time, it seemed like a legit idea. About 2 or 3 years down the road, I still get blushed every time I think about
Was it angstful or was it brokenhearted?
It was very brokenhearted.
Oh, it wasn't the "I never want to see you again" kind of song. It was
No.
more like the "Oh, please come back, baby."
No, I was the crybaby in high school.
No shame in the game.
I'm kidding.
Until you're singing the breakup song at the talent show, I guess, right?
I'll put the initials to the song, and yeah, I'll just put the initials to the song whenever I'm talking about the talent show. Cause I did a couple good covers that day. I was a junior, and then people would be like, "I know what that song is. I'm not gonna say it, but we know it." I was like, "Everybody, shut up." If you were there. But I still like the song. The song itself wasn't bad, but the situation was embarrassing. So there's your answer there, David. I haven't written like a butterfly song or anything, that I regretted. Oh.
All my friends have said I'm not worth saving. Well, I may just have to start believing them soon.
Well, if anybody's interested, Jim Croce's son is playing in Carmel on March 19th. I have no clue.
How can he play music?
How can he play music now? Yeah, I think it was Helicopter. Right on. Yeah, it says AJ Croce because I seen the picture. It's a picture of him and his dad together, and I was just like, oh, that's Jim Croce. I was like, well, who's that? Yeah, I was like, who's that other guy? And it's like, oh, I guess that's his son now. Forgot he had a kid.
Yep.
But yeah, he's in Carmel. I guess he's just doing Croce tunes.
I love some Jim Croce.
Me too.
Probably sounds just like his dad.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I do got it.
You know box number 10?
Dude, I love that song.
Killer, isn't it?
Yeah. I hate the fact that that's like a B-side thing.
Yeah, the only thing I've only heard it on was 45, but an album is probably 32.
Yeah. I had his greatest hits for a long time, and then a guy that I toured with, he put, I don't know, he put a CD in. I think that was on Don't Mess Around with Jim. I think that's the record it was on. Yeah, and we were listening to it, and that song came on, and I was like, damn, I ain't heard that one. That's actually, I think just about any song on that record was killer. If I remember correctly, he was like down and out before that record, and so like he just would sit at his kitchen table and just write, and he just wouldn't, he just wanted to make sure that he wrote like the best material he could write and then release it. Definitely did it. Like,
I think there's another story like he took out a loan from his father-in-law or something to make his first album.
yeah. Well, his managers were screwing him hardcore though.
That's one of the. I guess the Predators have just changed a little bit. But now that there's less money in music in general, I was going to say there are fewer Predators. They've just changed the game some.
Yeah.
You see a lot of it preying upon up-and-coming artists or people that fancy themselves artists. There's a lot of people wanting to sell things to musicians.
Yeah.
Get the money one way or the other.
I usually get an email about once a month of somebody telling me that like they're gonna change my life or whatever. And, yeah.
If you follow my 21-step guide to success.
Yeah. We'll help you do this, but usually they'll get you like if you sign the contract, everything they might be offering you is free, but then they sign the contract and everything else that they offer you after that costs money and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it so many times. It's so sad.
That's like the typical sales scheme now, even in electronic stuff, is like, yeah, we'll give you this amount of space for free. All you gotta do is put a whole bunch of stuff you really care about on there, and then in a month it's not gonna be free anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Make this a part of your life you can't do without, or that would be very difficult to get out of.
Precisely.
Here, give us all your information, and then we'll let you know that this is not a free thing.
Yeah.
Push me around. You know what, Keenan?
I'll make up
You know
for
what,
it.
Keenan? You can keep this job, man.
You a big stupid doo-doo nose.
We can talk about it later. We can talk about it later.
doo-doo head.
Ooh, that's how Chris gets me too. Okay, so I need to start a live stream. Is that what I do here?
I wish my dog brought me soy sausage.
I do what I want. All right. I'm prepared. So, have you converted videos or anything like that? Cool. Let's take the time.
You do your thing, and I'll do mine.
Good day, Steve
How about that?
Gunning.
It's another day.
It's another day getting by.
All right. At the end of this song, we are going to cease and desist from the lounging. We're going to move over to the on the rising.
$11, 11. Make a wish, my friends. Don't order from Wish. Make a wish. I would grow out of them by the time they got here. Hey, we appreciate you guys hanging out here in the lounge. Thank you so much for supporting Rainwater Studios and all of the music and the positive energy and vibes that we put out there. We appreciate you greatly. Supporting local right here in Brown County, Indiana, as well as worldwide through On the Rise. And we greatly, greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Just for that, I'm going to give you something extra special for a second, if I can.
Ah, yes.
You're getting a pink drop shadow for all your nice words. Hey, like that, Russ.
Ooh. Look at me, I'm a star.
Isn't that pretty?
I'm Taylor Hernley hiding behind the microphone. Yeah. That you did that one day, and I was like, I have to tell him. We're gonna have to do something about this, Taylor. We were wondering if you want to play with the barrel.
Mandy, I've been playing with this star.
Last night, you know, this morning.
Oh,
I put it out on YouTube, and I tried to put it out on, lights up on the stories. And I didn't see that. Sucks. Don't know if it really worked or not.
It's 11:13.
okay. The end of this song, we're cutting it. It's been real, everybody. Run on over to the official Russ Baum YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram channels. That's where we'll be. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow for more lounging.